Hey guys, so right now I'm not holding the camera at all because we are going to look up my natal chart that I was telling you guys about yesterday that I didn't get a chance to show you, but I have time right now. So you just go into Google and you type natal chart, and you can do free, like they've got a couple of things. The one I did was the first one, which is the astrological free chart, but you could do any number of these little things. So it just asks you to type in your name. So I just type in my first name is Katie. You don't have to put an email if you don't want to. Your birth date, mine is February 21st, 1988, so I just typed that in. 1988, and the time you're born, if you know it, which I do sort of know. It was around, I think, 8 or 9 p.m., so I'm going to put 9 p.m., and I was born in Richmond, Virginia. And you just click submit, and it brings up this chart. Now, I don't know if maybe it'd be different on different sites, because I know that sometimes happens with astrology, but according to this, my rising sign is in 11 degrees Libra. Very attractive and popular. Your charm helps you get your own way and prevents others from getting angry with you. Peace and harmony at all costs is your battle cry. You always try to ameliorate, some word I don't know, or to cosmetically hide any physically ugliness or any angry feelings between people. Flashy but not gaudy, you prefer to dress elegantly. You generally have good taste in music, art, and literature. Beware of the tendency to compromise yourself in an attempt to be agreeable at all times. A bit of a social butterfly at times, you can be vain and lazy. For the most part, however, you are gracious, affectionate, and you're refined and aristocratic. Demure serves as a role model to others. Now, my sun is in 2 degrees Pisces, so I'm extremely sensitive and emotional. I absorb the emotions of others, whether it's positive or negative, like a sponge, which is incredibly true. Emotionally vulnerable, you are easily upset and tend to cry repeatedly. You are at your best when you can be structured, when you can have a structured environment in such a way that you are surrounded by positive, upbeat people. You are very helpful and understanding of the needs of others. Indeed, at times this can be very like a disadvantage because you are a sucker for anyone who needs help. Shy, dreamy, romantic in nature, you delight in retreating into your private fantasy world. Just be careful that you do not get lost in it. Trust your intuitions. You may be quite psychic, which I would agree with that. It's really weird how much this is like me. It's very strange. So my moon is in 2 degrees Taurus. So I'm warmth, comfort, security, and familiar surroundings are necessary for me to feel at ease. Very loving and affectionate, you prefer a steady, patterned way of life. Patient, calm, steadfast, you are not easily upset. I am very easily upset, but I think it's because I'm overly emotional. Others look for you for support, which a lot of people do. You tend to be slow starter and a slow mover. Others may try to rush you, but they will never succeed. Emotionally, you are quite stubborn. Your attitudes about people and things were firmly set in my youth and will change very little as an adult, which I do agree with a lot. You are also very cautious, very conservative about spending money. It is not that you are selfish, you just need to feel secure. Beware the tendency to become complacent, and too self-satisfied. Sorry, I can't say some of these words. It's so hard. Mercury is in 12 degrees Aquarius, so that means I tend to be very opinionated. You have strong felt notions about things and are quite vocal about expressing and defending them. Yet you are an original thinker. You enjoy shocking others with your offbeat original thoughts. You appreciate the need of mental and intellectual stimulation. Your judgment is usually fair and impartial. You can be a good critic because you remain objective and unemotional about most things. I don't know if that's true. But I am very opinionated, as we all know. My Venus is in 14 degrees Aries, which means you are a very affectionate person, but you hate to be tied down. You are more willing to be the aggressor in initiating new relationships. Indeed, once you have set your sights on someone, you tend to pursue him and her ardently and passionately, but you do demand your own way in a relationship. Try to give the other partner's needs and desires once in a while. So Mars is in 29 degrees Sagittarius. So your every action is motivated by high moral standards and ideals. You will work very hard to improve the lot of the world at large, but you demand action about it. You do not like to just sit around and talk about doing it in an abstract manner. You like to be where the action is. You resist mightily any attempts to limit your freedom, and you will assist anyone who feels put down or restricted. You are extremely restless by nature. Physical exercise is very important to you, and if you maintain, for me to maintain my health, which I do need to get back into my physical exercises, so it is speaking to me right now. Next, Jupiter is in 26 degrees Aries. The way that you grow and develop by being an uncompromising individualist, you have a great need to be yourself and explore your latent talents and abilities. Do not be afraid to let yourself go and develop self-confidence and pride in your accomplishments, but try not to become so self-centered that you ignore the needs of others. Also, you may have to build up your self-discipline in order to focus on your energies properly. Saturn is in 0 degrees Capricorn. Very serious-minded and mature. You have an ability to take on responsibilities and carry out important duties. You can also be trusted to be extremely practical and thrifty. A good organizer, you are the ideal one to be counted on to take on clearly defined projects through to the logical conclusion. An achiever, you pride yourself on your ability to focus your attention totally on some worthy goal and then attain it. I agree. Uranus is in 0 degrees Capricorn. You and your peer group as well seek out practical solutions to changing society's attitudes to customs, traditions, and authority structures. Your logical and orderly manner is dealing with these matters will result in a permanent and carefully planned but sweeping reforms. Neptune is in 9 degrees Capricorn. You and your entire generation will idolize work practically and the ability to attain reasonable goals. But because you will also stress the need to be selfless and giving, you may find it difficult to attain your goals unless you have lowered your expectations on all fronts. Pluto is in 12 degrees Scorpio. For your entire generation, this is a period of intense research and discovery in areas that will heretofore consider mysterious, remote, or taboo. The root causes for many complex occurrences will be unearthed due to the intensity and thoroughness of the search. And so, N. Node is in 23 degrees Pisces. You're attracted to others who need your assistance. You seem to go out of your way to form relationships with those who are weak, sick, injured, addicted, or troubled in some way or another. At your best, you can indeed provide the relief the others need, but at times you can be victimized by those who prey on your good nature and take advantage of you. This can lead to all sorts of negative situations. Make sure that you assist and are truly, the people that I assist are truly worth my time and commitment. A little enlightened self-protectiveness on your part can make your life and work much, much more smoother. So, sorry that took me so long to get all that out. It's about a 10-minute video already. Yes, very long video, but I thought this was very informative. And you know what's funny? This is a lot like me. It is completely like me. I read this and was like freaking out yesterday at how much this is like me. So I am going to leave the link below with the one I went to. Of course, you can search natal chart and find one that you want to go to. But it is so interesting. It really is. And if you want to know a little bit more insight about yourself, I would definitely check it out. Now, it doesn't give you a full, you would have to pay for $25 for the full one, but this was good enough for me. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! And to anyone who watched the whole thing, congratulations, you have made it to the end of the video. You are now welcome on the island. Bye!